Hello again, it's Victoria with Keller Williams Realty, and I have a mortgage broker here that is going to tell us how home buying process works, especially for first-time home buyer that have no clue what it looks like. So she's going to give us some helpful tips to get you started. Hi.
Hi, my name is Kim McKnight. I'm with First Community Mortgage. And when a person wants to buy a house, they would fill out the application first. And then from there, I would probably ask them some questions on top of that to get a little bit of additional information and request the documentation that we talked about in a previous video. So the documentation is going to be a lot. And once you submit the file, then we'll go ahead and get it over to processing. And once the processor has it, they'll have additional questions and need additional documentation as well. So I guess for first-time home buyers, it's good for them to know going in that it's not just you give me this and then you're done. It's kind of an ongoing process. The process takes normally less than a month, as long as the buyer is good and quick about getting us documentation when we request it. And so once they give us all the documentation and go under contract on a house, then the file will be submitted to the processing department. And then after the processor has it, they'll give it over to the underwriting department. And then the underwriter will give it back to the processor to clear any conditions or answer any questions that have been asked by the underwriter. And then at that point, it'll go back to the closing department, and then we'll go to the title company and close, and then they'll move in and everything will be great.
So one quick question. So can you tell our viewers what they should not do during the loan process?
Do not make any significant purchases. Don't use credit or credit cards at all. Don't change what you normally do. Like, don't go out and buy a furniture package or an appliance package if it's a new construction home. Any altering your credit during the process of home buying can mean that you don't get to close on the house. I've had buyers that have gone out and bought a car while they were buying a house, and so they didn't get to buy the house because of that, because that used some of that money up. So it altered that situation. So be very, very careful. And I would say any questions that you have, if you're wanting to make a sizable purchase, then call your loan officer and ask them first to make sure that it's not going to put you in a bind.
Okay, so there you go. Do not buy anything. Don't buy open any new line of credit. So
Right.
so that doesn't affect your loan.